President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has finally replied to Atiku, Abubakar and Omoyele Sowore over their persistent calls for release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu did not mince words as he tackled both opposition figures in a firm and calculated statement. He accused them of playing politics with national security matters. According to the president, Kanu's case remains a sensitive judicial issue that can be resolved through media pressure or cannot be resolved through media pressure or street agitation. He said Kanu's case is beyond media pressure or street agitation. Tinubu maintained that the rule of law must prevail at all times. He insisted that no individual, no matter how influential, is above the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Atiku had earlier berated Tinubu for allegedly ignoring democratic principles by keeping Kanu in prolonged detention. Sowore, on the other hand, had threatened mass protests nationwide if Kanu was not released unconditionally. But Tinubu's response suggests he is not willing to bow to threats or emotional blackmail. He challenged Atiku and Sowore to prove their patriotism by following legal processes rather than heating up the polity. However, the reply has sparked fresh debates across the country. Supporters of Kanu accused Tinubu of being insensitive to the cries of millions of Nigerians demanding justice. Others commended the president for standing in his ground in the face of opposition pressure. Many are now asking whether Tinubu's response will calm the tension or ignite further confrontation. Will Atiku and Sowore accept the rebuttal quietly? No. Or will they return with an event stronger counter-attack? The political atmosphere is getting more intense by the day. Nnamdi Kanu's case has officially become a battle of whales among top political heavyweights. His continued detention remains one of the most divisive issues in Nigeria today. The Southeast is watching closely. The international community is paying attention. Every event, every response is actually happening. So we are going into the details now to show you what Mr. President actually said and his response to what Sowore and Atiku Abubakar. So, if you have never subscribed, please kindly subscribe to this very channel for more updates. Tinubu replies Atiku Sowore over calls for Nnamdi Kanu's release. The presidency has responded to growing calls for the immediate release of detained indigenous people of Biafra leader IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In a statement released through Bayo Ononoga, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, the presidency described the renewed agitation for Kanu's release as an attempt to incite disorder and undermine the rule of law. In a post shared on his official X, Ononoga criticized Sahara Reporters publisher Omoyele Sowore for mobilizing a protest to demand Kanu's release. He accused Sowore of acting under the aegis of activism to create chaos. You are nothing more than an anarchist masquerading as a rights activist. You are very known that Nnamdi Kanu is facing trial for treason, and you want to cause a breakdown of law and order by mobilizing for a protest. Is this the kind of revolution you envisage for Nigeria, where the rule of law will be violated and your idea of justice would be the law of jungle? Ononoga wrote. But many Nigerians are so worried that the president observed rule of law and he's negotiating with bandits, and the Northerners are negotiating with bandits, granting clemency to bandits, kidnappers, and hard drugged peddlers. So what type of democracy or rule of law are we talking about? That is what many people are saying. What type of rule of law and democracy are we then talking about when we are not following the right constitutional what provisions to do what we're supposed to do? Then what again are you saying? This is what many people are asking. When you talk about the rule of law, you follow the due process. When you talk about rule of law, the courts have actually granted him freedom. Then, and you refuse to what grant him the freedom. You refuse to allow him to go. Then, what the rule of law are you then talking about? This is what many people are asking. What is actually happening in Nigeria? Presidential pardon was granted to very many Nigerians, ranging from kidnappers, killers, murderers, and the rest of them. And people are asking, are those people the right people to release from freedom, release from prison? What is actually happening? Or are they hiding something from Nigerians? Are they planning for 2027 general election now through what? Mobilization of what? Those that will work for them. What is actually happening in Nigeria? This is the case of where many people are questioning the recent happenings. And that is why it is as if they are mobilizing people to protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because it is no longer what people are expecting they are seeing. It is very, very sad that a country like Nigeria, some people are being treated alright, some people are being treated like they are slaves, they are not part of the country, which is very, very bad. Many people are asking a lot of questions, a lot of issues are coming up on daily basis. Bandits are being pardoned, rehabilitated, and asked to join the society. But the right people that are supposed to be pardoned are not pardoned. What is happening? So let us wait and see what will happen come 28th of this very month, October 28th, for that very massive protest that will rock the whole of Abuja. So if you have never subscribed to this very channel, please kindly subscribe for more updates on this and many other things. Thank you so much and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.